You're listening to ZenAF.tv, which is more than just... God damn it, Wayne. Hello and welcome to ZenAF Podcast. This is our 16th episode. We are very excited to have you all listening or watching. You know how you can support us? You can click subscribe at YouTube. You can sign up for our newsletter. You could follow us. You could everywhere we are. And you could also tell your friends. You tell one, they tell one, everyone tells each other, and then we take over the world. That's what Wayne and I want. Okay, so hopefully now in America, we just had Thanksgiving, and I hope you guys all had a wonderful food stuffing Thanksgiving, and you're getting ready for the Christmas tinglies. Hi, Wayne.
Hi. Hey, can I say two things right off the top of my heads? First things first, by you telling one person and then another person telling another person and then another person telling another person, if you could just throw it in there that I also like the occasional
God damn it.
Maybe we can get something else on the go as well.
God damn it.
All I'm saying, listen, it's called networking, Alex. If I can just maybe throw, hey, have you guys checked out ZenAF.tv? One of them likes butt play. I don't know which one.
I want them to know which one. It's Wayne.
It could be either Alex.
No, that's not how that
Wayne.
Goes. That's fucking rapey as fuck. What's the
second? Rapey if I'm going, yes, please.
What's the second thing on the top of your heads?
I don't know. I got so involved in the first thing that I forgot the second thing. What was I going to say? Oh, turkey. I don't get it. Why do we have a different day?
Okay, so Canada's was last month, right?
Right.
What's the
October,
date of yours? Yeah. October 20? Whatever. I mean, you guys just pick it every year?
Yeah, somebody's just like, hey, no, it's the same time every year. It's the whatever Sunday. I think it's the third Sunday. I don't actually know. I just found out that Thanksgiving doesn't have anything to do with Jesus. And I'm like, I thought they all did. But
not this one. This one is actually anti-Jesus.
This one's just legit about
It's
turkey.
about turkey and giving thanks for all the wonderful things in our lives.
And hugging a pilgrim. I think we're supposed
to
or like a garden gnome. That's what
So Wayne was just here in Austin, Texas, and everyone knows that. And we had a lot of fun, man. That was awesome. And now you're back in Canada.
So I know. And guess what I ordered today? A really cool frame. I mean, I could have gone to Walmart and got one, but I ordered a really cool frame for the welcome picture that you made for me at the airport.
With Arnie Finkelstein?
So if you haven't, Arnie Finkelstein.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so for you that don't know, Alex and I met for the first time in 3D, but we've been podcasting together
4 months now. This is 4 more months.
Yeah, so I mean, it was pretty for real coming down the escalator. I felt like Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman.
I felt like you were Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman, and I was like just like the homeless guy on the side watching it happen. I was not Richard Gere. Although I could have been Richard Gere. I mean, I was filming you. I held up the sign, Arnie Finkelstein riding in on his cow, his female cow, and then we embraced.
Yeah. It was a little bit of an awkward embrace, eh? Because you're way the fuck up there too, and I was like,
But there was a lot of love there, man. Yeah. And it was also a little, we both said that we had some little nerves, a little awkwardness at first, but that kind of subsided pretty quickly.
You know what? And it's funny because I want to talk to you about that, but I will say, like, I was trying to figure out if I had to write like a review on how we met. I would say I felt like, I put a sign up on a lamppost missing my puppy 4 months ago, and he was finally there, and it was just like I got to hold my puppy, but he grew. He's a lot bigger now. But his puppy, Alex the big red dog.
I was just about to say that. So I want to say this. I have been having a day. Like, it's one of those days where I don't feel like inside my body. I feel like out of body, and I'm having anxiety today. I'm having like moments of like where my brain is so scattered and I can't think of just one thought. It's like it's like a Rolodex of thoughts in my head, and it's just crazy today, man. I don't get it.
Did you move yet?
I move what?
Did you exercise?
I didn't exercise today. No, I fucking should have, man. I should have. I didn't.
Did you meditate today?
I chanted. I did Pure Awareness I Am, Om. I did that over and over. And it kind of helped. It kind of helped, but then it's almost like right back to it. And I'm just, I don't know what it is. I think I might be emotional. I might be kind of, I don't know. It's the holidays.
Did you medicate today?
I did not medicate. Oh, wait. The normal medicate? You mean my antidepressant? Yeah, I take that. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what, man? Maybe today you just needed to have anxiety. I think that we put a lot on our plates, and we expect that when we're going through this healing stuff, or we're doing these things and I know you know this because I'm pretty sure that you're the one that taught me this, but I find now that when my anxiety hits, I just let it happen, man. And I let it humble me a couple of days later, and then I carry on because you're not going to stay in that place.
Yeah, it passes. I will say this about today that's the strangest part is that it's ongoing. It's like it has subsided now, probably around noon it started subsiding. But I'm talking about from about 7 o'clock this morning to about, it was like 5 hours of just uneasiness, just complete uneasiness. Weird. It hasn't happened in a long time. I haven't felt like that in a long time.
Yeah, but the last time it happened, it probably lasted for like 5 or 6 months, man. Like, give yourself some grace in how long anxiety sticks around. Plus, you got a lot on the go, man. Yeah. Your wife's going back home for a bit. You're there. I just left. You have more friends coming.
We have the playwright that's coming.
You were doing the play thing conference call last night. You've got you miss your kids. Dude, you're living life, and that's just what's gonna happen. So today you have anxiety. Tomorrow you might not, but you take it as it comes.
Hey, look, I
go fucking exercise.
I know I should have worked out this morning, but I didn't. And no, you're right. You're absolutely right about all of what you just said. And plus, it's tomorrow's Thanksgiving, Christmas around the corner, and you start. I miss my kids. I always do, but around the holidays, I miss them. A little extra. You know what I mean? So it's yeah,
I get you.
I'm crazy.
You know what I think it is? You can't see your face on the camera because you're having some tech issues. So you're just lost in the handsomeness of me. So now for you, like once you just need to stand in front of a mirror, just get that ego to the front.
I got to start leading with my ego. Like we talk about.
That's the problem. You're being too fucking humble.
Yeah, when you and I talk about being that leading with your ego, everyone should do it. And I feel like I don't do it. And when I don't do it, I get anxiety. Now, I like using my ego to mask all my real feelings.
Oh, it's the greatest. It's almost like a cross between, being a teenager watching Saved by the Bell in the 90s and numb.
Yes.
And just a numb feeling.
Yes.
Just a numb feeling. I can't wait to tell you a story today.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it now.
Turn it right around. I wanted to play a game with you. One word answer.
I get to play?
Skuby.
All right, do it.
Yeah. But I'm doing it differently this time. I'm looking for it now because I just thought of it.
Okay. Because I have a one-word answer for you in a little later.
All right. Well, that's cool.
So Wayne is looking up an interesting.
I have a whole bunch.
Oh, I'm going to do many word answers. Okay.
Yes. Just one.
All right.
One word answer, ladies and gentlemen, with Alex Skuby. Or wait, Alex. Yeah. Do we do one word answer with our guest instead?
How about this? I want to do the one word answer right now with you because I'm excited about it. And then I'll do my one word answer with whoever's coming on that no one knows because we don't know yet.
Oh my God. This is a big deal. Okay.
I'm ready.
I hope they don't fuck
up. They might, knowing them.
Does my mic sound all right before we get into this, people? Oh, it was really crackly. I was expecting some new equipment, but it didn't show up.
Yeah. When people say they're going to do something and don't. Follow through, folks. Follow through.
Follow through. Who needs that?
Yeah.
Who needs that? We could just go through life, pumping tires.
My father, no follow through. Yeah, I'll pick you up. We'll go out for dinner. All right. Me waiting by the window, 2 hours late, 3 hours late. Finally, my mom comes in and goes, he's probably not coming. And then me just like fucking depressed.
And your mom's like, but I'm still going out. This is your babysitter.
Go ahead, adopted. Give me the one-word answer. Let's do it.
Oh, wow. Student excited. Dad got head job.
Blowy.
Blowy? That was the most. You go through life saying like the most. Oh, the old beef curtains and the skibbly dinks and the winky winks, and I'm gonna rope this lather pot.
Wait, what?
All over
Lather
Winnie
pot?
the Pooh. I don't know. You do all kinds
that.
of crazy things, and you talk about fellatio, and you say blowy. How would you? So if you're not busy later, maybe you can give me a blowy.
It's very high English. I'm very high English when I say that. High English.
Oh,
high English.
This came from the Daily Kansan.
Okay.
They couldn't even spell Kansas right. So,
oh my God. What else is going on, man? So, are you getting excited for Christmas? Are you gonna have is your son coming out for Christmas or no?
I don't know if he's coming out. I work Christmas Day, so I'm kind of stoked about that because last Christmas wasn't my favorite Christmas. But yeah, I am looking forward to the holidays because I don't know, this trip out there, like I had a talk with you and your wife, it changed me, man.
That's awesome.
You know, like because you know, when you go see your friends, and I did expect this a bit. I expected, and not in a good way, just I felt like we were going to, you know, I was going to get there and it was just going to be like constant hanging out for 5 days. And I had a little bit of anxiety on the plane about that because I know, because you and I have gotten to know each other super well. So I know that you can appreciate your space as much as I can appreciate my space.
Of course.
You know, and we kind of learn that about each other because we do this thing people call being vulnerable a little bit. And as soon as I got there, it was very much like, it was great, man. We only had coffee my last morning there, and that's because I ran out. But I just loved waking up, listening to the same chickens from 2 streets over, man. It was the perfect. Well, this is the kind of thing, man. It's like, look, like I love, like I'm coming out to Canada. Oh, I don't know if I should have said that, but you know what? Yeah, fuck, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to go out to Canada at the end of January. If I'll get a few days off from rehearsal for the play. I'm going to come out there 4 days, same amount of time as you did, probably come here, and I love, you know, waking up and collecting my thoughts and getting my shit together, you know, and like that's why for the most part, most of my life, I have woken up first. So if the house is filled, you know, whether it was my brothers and sisters, my parents, or later on my wife and my kids, whatever, I always made sure I woke up first because I needed that calm before the storm. Do you know what I mean? And by storm, I mean just, you know, conversation and what are we doing today and all that stuff. That's all. Yeah. Yeah. So you know what I'm thinking too. I don't think because it's January, I don't think you wouldn't be comfortable in the bunkie, but like, even if we could find the same kind of situation, an Airbnb close, or you can stay here. Like, I don't care if you stay here, there's a spare room, we'll set you up, but
we'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. The moral of the story, however, is we didn't do a ton of like touristy things at all. No. We went to Rainy Street, which was
a lot of fun.
A great late afternoon. Me and Mo just did impressions back and forth. Will you
partook?
Tried to make out with you tried to make out with a inflatable.
That's
reindeer.
correct. That did happen. And then remember we smoked a joint illegally because it's Texas behind the bar. We had to go out in the alleyway, and then the door locked. And then we had to walk all the way around to go back into the bar because we locked ourselves out. No, we didn't. Some other person did.
Somebody locked us out. He even looked at us first day. He gave us that look like we're scum.
He's like, fuck that. I'm locking it. It's like, oh.
He's like, I know you're one of you with. I know the big guy's gonna blow the little guy.
I hear blowy. I hear a blowy.
Who? I hear a blowy on the horizon.
Why does he talk like this?
My clitoris is engorged.
Jesus fucking Christ, that was horrifying.
I named my penis.
Oh my God, when did you do that?
Last night. Last night I named my penis.
What did you name it?
Dale.
Wait, why? Why Dale? Why?
Get a load of this one, champ. Think back to high school. Every Dale was tall and skinny and kind of lanky and veiny.
That makes me nauseous.
And probably swam on the swim team. That's my penis.
This is like the worst visual I've ever had in my life. This is so bad.
Dale, the high school varsity swim freestyle
swim penis.
guy. Swim penis. He's a dick. He's a dick. Real cocky fella. Wins every race. All I got to last night is that his name was Dale. The rest of that just happened right fucking now.
You do that sometimes. Sometimes like the words just fall out of your face and like they don't mean anything.
Yeah,
nothing at all. I named mine,
but it makes sense.
Mine back in high school. So
I bet you your penis. Can I guess your penis name? I feel because you're super like proud of the size. Jesus. And it was confirmed, not like
you did. You confirmed it.
No, I didn't confirm it, but you made a comment. You're like, "When my
it's like a forearm when it hits the fucking."
All the guys all guys with big girthy dicks. They like to imitate when you're like, so describe your penis. Like if you're just around the dinner table, and you're like, so what does your penis look like? Like you all guys with the big penises are like. Like they do like sound effects and everything. Meanwhile, I'm sitting over here going, mine Kurt's hello. Like he's not a big, like he's your trusty. Anyways, I feel it's like some kind of Roman name.
Well, you could take a guess.
Cornethius the cocky.
Is that the guess?
The third. Cornethius.
That's not the name of it. It's called Hammer. Smith-Inhauser.
Greek for hammer. Smith-Inhauser.
Hammer Smith-Inhauser.
Hammer Smith-Inhauser, MD.
There is an MD on the end, but it's not the doctor initials. It means make diapers. I have no idea what the fuck is going on right now.
You do that sometimes. You just say things and they fall out of your mouth. You
say it, and then so Wayne ended up at a gay bar in Austin, Texas.
Oh my God! I ended up at 3 gay bars.
I don't know how you accidentally go to 3 gay bars. I mean, you can accidentally go to 1.
So I go on this bar app for like hardworking people, like people that grind it out. I went on. It's
called Grindr.
Called Grindr. It's just for. Yeah, it's for hardworking people. I think.
Wayne, that's not what it is.
All of these corporate giants, right? Like they were like big. One guy was such a hard worker. He called himself Daddy.
Holy shit!
And then the other guy was like Bear. Anyway, super nice guys. Okay. They're just like, oh, if you want to go for a nice relaxing drink where other hard workers are, come to this place. So I went to like these really manly names like Rain.
That's okay.
I went to Chuck It In Me Charlie's or something like Chuck
It In Me Charlie's. Wait a second. Chuck It In Me. Chuck It In Me Charlie.
I went to a gay bar, and so let me backstory. I went to a gay bar.
Wait, hold on a second. Did you just say let me backstory?
No. I found out, so when I went to Ottawa, because my buddy's going to listen to this, I ended up at a gay bar that night too. So this is the cat's out of the bag, people. I enjoy those kind of bars, not for the dudes, because I'm not, I swear I am heterosexual. I like them because when I go to a bar, I don't like to be around like cocky, super me people that want to fight. Gay bars, everybody's just dancing. They're just dancing. So I went into like some tame named gay bars. I went into a gay bar in Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
I went into a gay bar in Austin, Texas, and you know what it was called?
Good Night, Charlie.
Oil Can Harry's.
Wait a second. Is that a gay bar? I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
Oil Can Harry's. Yeah.
Oil Can Harry's is that well, they were all gay. The guy
were all gay. I mean,
with the leather chaps was gay. But I don't know. I just feel like they're more
Whoa!
inclusive, you know. What the fuck, Rachel?
Rachel?
Oh, hey.
I forgot that you were
My
even
God,
on this
ladies
thing.
and gentlemen, I don't know if you are just listening and not seeing this. I have something to tell you. Rachel Burt, the other Rachel Burt, fucking Rachel, has just joined us. She has just joined us. This is a special occasion. Wayne.
I don't even know what to say
Hi, Wayne.
right now. I don't even know
Wow,
what
it's the
to
first
say
time
right
he's
now.
speechless ever. Ever.
Rachel,
Wow.
can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How good is my lighting down here?
Why is
It's
thank
not
you,
bad.
Sam.
Like I literally look like like Maui from Moana right now.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
do.
even see
Exactly.
myself.
I watched a
Thank you.
movie
You look
with
beautiful.
The Rock the other day, and I feel like I have like some Rock resemblance.
That is not true. Okay. Rachel is our special guest. Now, yeah, here's something about Rachel, and I'm sure you've heard us say, fucking Rachel, that kind of stuff. But we love her, and she's been with the show. I mean, you've been listening since episode 1, or did you come in later?
No, I
She
listened
listens-
from
and
episode 1.
This is the kind of people that we love. Okay, and now she is here with us, which is amazing. And Rachel, I want you to play a game with me. It's called One Word Answer. I'm sure you've heard of this game.
And
all I want.
then Rachel,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
then you're playing a game with me.
Okay. So
Okay.
Rachel, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to read you an actual headline. Okay, from the news, and I just want the first word that pops into your head, no matter what it is. Don't think about it. Just listen to the article. First word that pops into your head, say it. You ready?
Oh, and don't fuck it up.
There is no, you can't fuck this up, dick
Thanks.
face. I mean, Wayne, listen to me. Don't think about it. Just hear it and say one word. You ready? Find your center.
Yeah.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Rachel Burt playing One Word Answer. Here's the article. World Bank says poor need more money. She's overthinking.
No
She's
shit, Sherlock.
overthinking
Oh, is it
it,
supposed
and
to be
she
one word?
said 3 words. Wow, Wayne, you were right. You asked her not to
Word,
fuck it up,
Rachel.
and she fucked it up. All she had to do was say the first word that pops into her head.
Not hard. Not hard.
What just happened?
That's what popped in
But-
my
but
head. Just pretend no shit is
But then
one
you
word.
said Sherlock. That would be 2. It's one word. Just one word. Like Wayne, I played with Wayne earlier. My answer was one word. It was just blowy. That was it. Just the first word that pops into your head. You know?
And Rachel fucks
Well,
it up
okay,
again.
so Rachel, now Wayne wants to play a game with you, and I.
Not anymore, I don't.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Rachel, listen to me.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I want to ask you a question
Okay.
because I know how important questions are to
She
you.
loves questions.
Yes.
So I'm going to ask a question much like you ask questions.
Okay, here we go.
Rachel, after you tell me the average length of a North American weed caterpillar, I would like to know how you deal with sexual harassment in the workplace, seeing as you know all about sexually harassing people in the workplace.
Mm-hmm.
So just so everybody knows, Rachel is a sexual harasser. She has no regard. She's a tushy toucher,
Oh, is that true?
right? She's a backhand tushy toucher.
Is this
grazer.
true?
And yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
what?
and she whispers things in her employees' ears like, "Stop being a basic bitch." like really.
Wait, you
crude
said
stuff.
stop being a basic bitch in the ears of your employee.
I
You
Googled it.
Googled? That was from Google? How would they have that?
That was Google. Said
Oh
that.
my God.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so you know what, guys? You know what I'm going to do? Because I think
So
that we all. Okay, so this is a question for all three of us. This is a question that was sent in, and we forgot to answer it last week, and I really want to answer this. And Rachel, you're involved in this. I want you to give an answer to Wayne. Of course, you. Here we go. Hell.
okay, but do you want me to answer? Do you want me to answer
Yes,
Wayne's
I do.
question?
Go ahead.
Though?
Go ahead. I thought he was just fucking with you. Go ahead.
No, 15 millimeters.
That's
Wow. Is that the length of your sexual harassment? Wait a second. I don't know what the question was.
15 millimeters has got. That's a lot.
Less than an inch.
Something about a
That's not even
caterpillar.
an inch, guys.
Sorry, inch is pretty good.
But that's
though.
not even an inch.
Oh, right.
Okay, here's the question. Hey, so my name is Shannon in the Peterborough area. Peterborough. Oh, that's your area. As well
That's your
as
area.
Wayne. Okay, so she just said that. I just love your podcast. I watch it on YouTube and I love it. God, she says love, capital letters, love, love, love. I'm actually adding that. She did not. Okay, love it. People who are just listening are missing out. LOL. I agree with you, Shannon.
I agree with you,
Okay.
Shannon.
So here's
Agreed.
the question. How many tattoos do you have? Rachel, you go first.
Rachel.
Right now I have none,
tattoo.
but I'm getting ready to get my first one.
You're getting our portrait. Are you getting
Are you
our
doing a Zen-
portraits done on you?
I am. Yeah. I'm getting them right
This is
here.
exciting AF. Okay.
You know what?
Uh-huh.
Speaking of a tattoo right there, do you know what you're getting? And then I'll tell you my piece.
It's okay. So have you ever seen that meme with the T-Rex, and he's like holding little
Yes. I
extender
have seen
arms?
that.
I have seen that.
Okay. Part of it is that, and then I'm gonna put
Oh,
unstoppable.
that's
under it.
awesome. I love that. I love that tattoo.
Yeah.
That's amazing. What inspired that?
Um, just because I've been taking care of my
Oh,
dad
okay.
for a while and getting ready to go through more stuff with my dad because he's
Okay.
got cancer, and I just need to remind myself because I'm
Yeah,
not
so
very nice to
what let me ask you a question. So what kind of how old is your father, first of all? 87.
He is
He's lived a
87.
nice long life. So thus far. And
Yes,
what
yes.
kind of, if you don't mind me asking, does he have?
It's a squamous cell
Okay.
carcinoma right here. He's
Okay.
got a big old tumor right there, and he's getting it. It's getting removed next
Well,
Tuesday.
I wish him and you much strength.
Yeah.
That is, it's not easy to deal with that stuff. It's not good.
Yeah.
You got to, you really, really, really got to take care of your insides right now. You know that?
Yep.
Like it's all about now's the time where I find when we go through the really shitty things, the things that are like where you're caring for somebody, or could be even a lot of people have financial, like things with longevity,
Right.
they're not just a quick incident and then a process. When you go through that, it's now's more important than ever to make sure that you have this in check. You need to be centered right now because it'll help you get through it. It's still going to be tough. It's got to be tough. This is the stuff in the world that has to be tough. But you have to worry about you as much as you're worrying about
This
your
is
old
true.
man.
And I'll tell you, do
know
you
what
have
I'm
any
saying?
siblings that are helping, or is it just you?
Yes, but like I'm the youngest of six, but everybody lives in California and Nevada
so
and
you're
Idaho.
the one there. So yeah, so I can relate to you because my mother passed. She was 59, pancreatic cancer, which was a total nightmare. And I understand where you're coming from. I took care of her for the most part. It was me dealing with stuff, and my sister was around, but I was living with her. I moved in with her once I found out that this was happening and took care of her. And it wasn't easy. I mean, there was stuff that you should never have to go through, regardless of your age, with your own parent. I mean, that you're doing for them, that you're like, I can't believe I'm doing this right now. You know what I mean? So I feel for you. Like I totally do. And it's not easy, man. That shit's not easy, but you can lose yourself. You can lose yourself in it. And the other thing is,
I know.
I turned to booze and pills and shit. Like I hit a bottom, when that was happening. So you don't have to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I've actually been like controlling myself with the whiskey a little bit.
Yeah.
But...
Well, it's not a bad thing to imbibe once in a while, right? I mean, we can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not every day. And Rachel, because you basically fucked up the first game, I want to play this game with you one more time.
I would love to say something.
Well, you could just sit there and
Alex.
be your cute little self.
No, I wanted to say something else super kind to Rachel. But no, let's talk about you,
Wayne.
More. Did Alex mention that he's got the love of his life yet today, Rachel? No. Probably not, but he will. He'll bring it up.
Well,
And I saw that love in 3D.
Is it really gaggy?
No, it's really sweet, actually. They have pet names for each other, but I won't tell you what they are. But
okay.
But they do legit have a pet name, and it's like the most...
Yeah, she calls me Hammer Smithenheimer, doesn't she?
Yeah, yeah. And then she's been calling me some stuff lately.
Well, those are bad words. Okay, go ahead.
I know. So I want to say something nice, Rachel.
Okay.
You're welcome.
What the fuck? You're welcome for what?
Appreciate
You're
that.
welcome for what?
Alex.
What's going on here?
We are her everything.
Yeah.
You know what?
You are my life.
I don't want to brag, but I will. And I will say this. Without you, Rachel, we wouldn't even have a fucking podcast. Because you're our biggest fan.
I know.
Maybe our only one.
Rachel, you had one date with Alex and I at the same time. And I mean, you pull out all the stops. You are chivalrous AF. You are going to wine and dine me and this sexy piece of man deliciousness.
That's me. He's talking about me.
That's Alex. You're taking this delicious piece of man meat and this succulent milk bag out for an evening out on the town.
Milk bag.
Where do you take us and why?
Am I taking you at the same time?
Yeah, you are.
Hey, Wayne, calm down, Gina. Go ahead. Yeah, where are we going?
I would probably take you to. Can we do it in Utah?
Yes.
That's where I know where to eat. Okay. I would probably take you to the tree room at Sundance Resort.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
And
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah. And then we would eat there, and
what would we eat?
We would probably, I don't know, I haven't been there in
probably
years.
Meat or something. I would think of meat, steak.
Yeah, they have everything, and it's all local, and it's yummy and fresh. Yeah.
That's how I eat, by the way.
Alex really wants to eat farm to table. He does.
Yes, I do, Wayne.
That's a goal of his.
Yes, I fucking do. I showed you the farm.
Seen him do it on Instagram. Hello.
I know.
Okay.
Wow, we're going to the magical tree stump on a date.
The magical tree park. And we're gonna
the tree
woodchucks and squirrel meat.
Tree Topper Motel.
This is gonna be awesome.
Where we rent by the hour.
Rachel, I'm gonna give you one more shot. Please just give me one word and don't think, just say whatever comes out of your mouth. Are you ready? Here it is. Massachusetts man came into the hospital with seizures. Doctors found a tapeworm in his brain. God damn it, you're taking too long. I just wanted the first word, Rachel. Holy shit.
Rachel, this isn't fucking therapy. Rachel, this is a conversation
one
on a
word.
podcast, and you're like analyzing every thought. I asked where you were going to take us on a date, and you fucking made up a place. Alex asked you for one fucking word. One fucking word.
Okay, I'm never going to play this game with you again, Rachel, because now I'm upset.
Because I suck at this game.
You don't suck at it. You've never played it before, so you can't say. It's not like you get together with the ladies. Okay, Gail, Eileen, Samantha, are we gonna do one word? Are we gonna do one word answer night? Oh, you guys
Can
know
I-
I
can I-
suck at one word
You
answer.
literally only have to say one word. You could have just said peanut butter. You could have
word.
said peanuts, and it would have made sense.
Shit brain.
That's two
Shit brain,
words.
one word.
Fucking
See,
words.
this is the problem. You could have said. You could have said bee.
Hang up, Rachel. Hang up, Rachel. We
No.
love you. We love you. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts for your support.
Yeah.
It is honestly, we say everything from the kindest place, and we know that we know what it's like to struggle, and we know what it's like to thrive, and you're doing all of those things. So I appreciate you. I do. Truly
And I
love
do
ya.
too. And that self-esteem you were talking about. Okay, so you're everything. You are. So just believe it. No, believe
Thanks,
it,
guys.
know it, and live that way. Yeah, right? I mean, I don't always do it. Sometimes I feel like a piece of dog shit, and I wonder why I'm even still here. But that changes, and then you go into a healthier place, healthier mindset, you know?
Put yourself on the pedestal that you deserve to be
seriously.
on, and you will be just fine. It's supposed
We'll
to
do
hurt
that.
though, and it's supposed to suck, and that's just the way it is. But it's learning how to find ways to keep yourself in the game, you know?
Truth.
Yep.
So
All right, honey. Yeah,
Well,
we
I love you guys.
too. And we'll talk to you soon. All right.
All right.
thank you
Okay.
so much.
See ya.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
I love
it's
her.
amazing. That was awesome.
She's still here. There she is.
Hey, look, man. No,
She's
she is so
amazing.
great, and I really do feel for. I feel for. I do. It's that is a really fucking terrible time, especially if you have a great relationship with that parent or that relative or that whatever that relative is to you. It's it's not good to watch someone fade off. But I am so glad she was on. I really am. Like, that was awesome to have her here. And she is a great person.
She makes me smile, and I think people need to put a face to the Rachel. Hopefully, she just didn't close it right away. And
because the uploading thing, I forgot. Oh, we forgot about that. But I think it'll be fine. It'll probably be fine, right? I mean, it uploads pretty quick.
it'll be fine. We'll figure it out.
So, what else is going on, man? What else?
I honestly, I'm getting ready for this show. I'm still on vacation for another week, so I'm just kind of taking it easy. Well, no, I'm not on vacation. When we're recording this, I'm on vacation for another week. But I go back to work tomorrow for the listeners that are listening to this. So, but I don't really have any plans. I'm kind of enjoying this time. It's quiet. There's snow on the ground here. So yeah, it's crazy. It's literally like, what did I say to the other day? I said, oh yeah, because we ate so many fucking tacos in Texas.
Oh my God. How about
chaos.
Beto's? Did you like those mini tacos? I mean,
Come on. Even like just the whole thing. Like all of the food there. And you didn't feel full, but you were
satisfied,
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the tacos your
From
wife
Velvet
got,
Taco,
those were
ladies
great.
and gentlemen. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Velvet Taco, Mexican cuisine and massage parlor.
That could be that, couldn't it?
It could be. We have a rub and tug place attached to a sushi restaurant.
What does that
here.
even mean? Why?
That's where they give you a massage and a hanzo. A
With
hando.
while you're eating
hondo.
like like fucking California rolls? I mean, like what?
Oh, you're putting a little wasabi on it, and she's like, boop, boop.
She's going
I
boop,
mean,
boop, 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 boop,
sorry.
boop.
Boop, 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 boop. Oh, man, could I ever tell you a story about a brothel? I might have already
Let me
told
ask you this before you tell me this story, and you might have told me.
I'm not going to tell you.
I just want to know: did you like getting ass blasted in the brothel? Did they?
Finger blasted?
Did they get
Finger
you?
blasted.
But did someone like use a fist ever for you?
No. See, I'm glad that you brought it up.
I'm sorry I did right now that I just said it.
Because I was hoping that we could talk about this a little bit.
Why? We talk about it all the time.
in what I call the next segment of the podcast, Butt Play with
What
Wayne.
every segment is
I
in the
don't wanna talk.
podcast is Butt Play with Wayne.
I'm trying to go to a spa. Like
By
a
you?
like a
In your
legit
area?
by me, yeah, like a legit spa with like all the different pools, and there's this place like there's so many cool spas like the Scandinavian spa and Spa Nordique. And I want to go, and it's like I want to do the spa thing, but now that I'm thinking about it, if you're coming up for a couple of days, if the show's on the 21st, we should take Tyler and the crew, and we should go do a spa day the day before, and we'll film it.
We should do this, dude. Let me ask you a question.
It'll be filmed properly.
So your
too.
first show that you're doing, Vulnerable AF, is that first one is on the 21st? What day is that?
Yeah.
That's a Saturday.
Saturday.
Okay, so I would probably
Friday.
So I would probably come
Friday.
out Wednesday, Thursday,
Okay.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So basically what you did, the exact same time frame except move it back a day. So you left on Monday, I'd leave on Sunday probably, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I technically work on one of those days, but I can book it off.
Or I could
on
just
vacation
fucking
so we
go skedaddly do around Vancouver and eat. You guys have a lot of like moose dishes and stuff. I'll just fucking go eat.
If you end up in Vancouver, you're another 3,000, 2,000
I mean
miles
Toronto.
from me.
Toronto. I'll go to Toronto, which is in Ontario.
You can't do Toronto alone. You would wreck it.
Why? Why would I wreck it?
You would break Toronto.
I want to break Toronto.
Only in the afternoon, though. In the afternoon. See, Alex, myself, and Mo, we don't like to go out. Like our 3 o'clock is happy hour there
For all the bars.
and it's like the perfect time. Yeah, for all the bars. We were done. Like we were trying to get Alex out of there at about 6.
Whoa! Trying to get Alex out of where?
Alex, come on, stop dancing.
This
on the
is
dance
what
floor.
you did. You
gotta
wouldn't leave with
go.
us, and then you wound up eating tacos at some place, and then you went out on your own.
I went out on the town. I'm at a wedding party.
And you were wearing your green
I
tracksuit.
mixed. No, blue tracksuit that night.
Oh, was it?
The art show
that's
was my
right,
green
that's right.
tracksuit.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I actually
Yeah.
I found out it's not tracksuit weather here anymore. So they're kind of put away for the winter. Now I'm in jeans and
So you
sweaters
have
and stuff.
snow weather now. Now, like here, that would be anything under 32 degrees. There, it's your Fahrenheit or Celsius. Wait, what are you guys? Your Celsius.
We're Celsius.
Yeah.
Celsius. You know what though? I just thought of something. Sorry, when you come up here, oh my God, when you come up here, I'm gonna get Tim to take you one of the days in his Gladiator, and you guys can go do winter trail because he's a guide and stuff. I'm gonna make sure.
Wait a
happens
second.
one of the
Maybe
days
I
you're
should
here.
just drive my Gladiator there, and I can go too. That would take forever.
I wonder what that drive
well,
would take. No, it
from
would
L.A. to New York.
It's less than L.A.
Well, from L.A. to New York, it takes me about 44 hours to drive. So from L.A. to you in Ontario.
Oh my God, you're in L.A. Sorry, I'm thinking.
No, if I was in
Texas.
Texas, it would kind of be a little more doable. But L.A. to Ontario, that could be a lot. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I mean, yes, people have done it with horse and buggy back a long
But that's
time
before
ago,
cell phones,
in the
dude.
and that's not that far, is it?
Well, when they were doing horse and buggy from L.A., like when people were partying on Sunset Strip in like the early 1800s, and they felt like they wanted to go to Toronto for like the weekend, they would have to leave 86 days beforehand to get there for that weekend.
Dude, I think back in that day,
That's science,
to
by the
go, didn't like the route, like the Cowboys, when they did their little travel, their trip, didn't it take like a year? And then there was like scurvy and shit in there?
They had like they had the plague, they had black balls, they had
Black Black balls
are fucking terrible. And if none of you out there that are listening have ever had black balls, you don't want them. You don't want them. It's a whole. It's almost like if you had like shivels. Has anyone ever had shivels? It's a lot like shivels, but on your balls.
Shivels. I feel like shivels wasn't it late 70s, early 80s?
Yeah.
Shivels.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I was just a kid, but my uncle's. Okay, so it was my uncle's ex-girlfriend's high school sweetheart's brother-in-law's sister.
Yeah.
She had it.
Jesus.
And then by the time she told them, because of just like the degree of separation, 4 more of them got it.
See, this is what happens with shivels. Now, if they had the Buckenhausen soup, that would have cured it pretty quick. But if it was hard to get. It was hard to get.
Well, yeah, that was more of these are in Canada, and I feel like that soup was only available in like Montana. And like lower Indiana.
And the UPS service out there at that time in the early 1700s was terrible.
No, yeah. Oh, you're talking about that shivels?
Yes.
No, I was talking about shivels from the 1980s.
Different shivels, but definitely still worse than the black balls.
Black balls, are they that bad though? Like, I feel like they. Do you know how many people have fucking Googled shivels? Yeah. Do you know how many people have Googled shivels? There are fucking people like driving down the road listening to this podcast trying to find. We just caused 3 car accidents because you're looking up a lie. Oh, shivels is fake.
Wait. Oh my God. That's so fucking stupid. All right, so I do want to thank some people. I don't know these people, neither do you, but I would like to thank the people of the United Kingdom, Singapore, France, Netherlands, Russia, Italy, Mexico, and Poland, and of course, United States and Canada. I'd like to thank you all for just checking us out. You know, I can see you downloading. I can see you getting your little chub on, listening to Alex and Wayne, me and him. This guy, this handsome dude sitting across from me, 3,000 miles away. I know what you're doing, and I see what you're doing, and I dig it. I dig it. Thank you to those people.
Danke schön.
Danke schön. Merci bien, bien flu.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
And then we'll do it in Russian.
Thank you, big vodka,
big balls, black balls.
Big black bike. I almost die from
shivels. Bing ball. Lucky the flap boy.
The flippity flop. There, you see the size of my big hammer.
That's kind of French. That's French. Thank you for that one.
That was a hybrid.
So,
and to all the other countries, thank you.
To most of the country, I say, I thank you.
And to the British, I'd like to fucking thank you. Honestly, if it wasn't for you, we
ain't all in my right time to do for you flop face, fuck face.
I'd like to thank the United Kingdom for English muffins, because every morning I have one, I'm a little bit smarter.
And I want to also say thank you to the French coach for the fucking French fries.
The French don't even call them French fries. They call them pomme de terre.
Well, that's really fucking cocky, France. They're so fucking cocky.
Let's make a name and then not use it.
Come on.
Sort of like my birth mom. She made a name and then gave me away.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
I literally thought you were going to thank individual people. I'm like, oh,
but I did. There's only one
you,
person from each of those countries. I did thank.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We have good news. The podcast made $80 this week.
This kind of news is the stuff that I live for.
Unfortunately, it's because we did the live stream Gong Show, and we didn't have to pay for animation.
That's really the only reason. And our animator has probably got death warrants out on us for not using him this last week.
He's like, where, guys?
Yeah, you took away Peen and Ween. Then you fucked me out of episode 15. Well, don't you worry about that, Mr. Cole Rhodes-Dow. You are going to do an animated piece in this one.
And it's going to be magentic.
It's a good word.
It's such a good word. So, if anybody's wondering, no.
I'm going to say the same thing. No. Yep.
That just happened.
That absolutely just happened.
And remember this.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you to shower. It's not up to anybody else. And if you're going to go out and about and you haven't showered, and this is sort of like a PSA, public service announcement, and then you're going to go on an airplane and you're going to sit beside me in all denim and then smell like you did.
Oh, this happened, huh? This happened.
And smell like you did. You saw my shirt. It said Zen AF Podcast. You're looking it up. And not even have the audacity to say hi. Like when I went to the washroom, you just laid, you didn't even care. You and your stink. Like you look like a really nice person. I said hi. You just looked at me and gave me a dirty look. And then smelled on me.
Well, were they Canadian? Were they going back to their home, or were they American going to Canada? Do you know?
Yeah, Canadian. It was crazy. It was like they were working because they were doing emails like frantically,
sweating apparently.
But like for 4 or 5 days.
Did you smell? This was a man or woman? We don't know. Now, did you smell any of their genitalia?
Negative.
That didn't seep up through the crotchola?
No,
I hate when I get a whiff of someone else's genitalia. I hate it.
I've never randomly walked by somebody and whiffed.
No, it's just you don't want to. It just happens. You're standing next to someone and you're like, "Oh my God, I can smell this vagina, or I can smell this man's fucking sacula."
Alex, you're 6'5". That stuff's heavier than air. It's sinking to the bottom. What position are you in randomly?
When I drop a coin and I'm going down to pick up the coin and I'm right next to someone's crotchola and I can smell through their pants, their fucking stank.
I hate it. You dropping a coin. You're walking down the street. You're just having that. All of a sudden, that wagon, that horse and buggy's going to Canada from LA. But you're just walking down the street. You drop a coin. You big gargantuan at the rest stop. You know, the red lights where everybody's crossing the road, right? You drop. Excuse me. You drop and you come up right on their pants. You pick up your coin, you put it in your pocket, you keep eye contact with the person, and you slowly just walk away. How do you smell somebody's genitalia? This is going on Mythbusters, motherfucker.
Horrible. It's horrible, man. Well, this was a lot of fun.
ZenAF.tv, where we just talk
about stuff.